Before your head touches the pillow tonight, hear this gently: God is closer than your next breath. This moment, right now, is quieter than the rest of your day. The lights are dimmer. The noise has settled. The expectations have finally loosened their grip. And in this stillness, something tender often rises to the surface. The ache you didn't have time to feel earlier. The thoughts you pushed aside all day. The emotions that waited until you were finally alone. Night has a way of doing that. You can be strong all day long. You can show up. Take care of others. Smile, keep going, and hold it together. But when the room goes quiet and the world stops asking things of you, the weight you've been carrying can suddenly feel heavier. Loneliness, overthinking, emotional exhaustion. Questions you don't know how to answer yet. Worries that didn't knock during the day, but walk right in at night. If that's you tonight, let me say this slowly and with care. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not weak because you feel this way. You are not failing because your heart feels tired. You are human, and more than that, you are deeply loved. God sees the version of you that nobody else does. The one who lies awake staring at the ceiling. The one who replays conversations. The one who wonders if things will ever change. The one who whispers prayers instead of speaking them out loud because even words feel heavy right now. And he is near. Not near in a distant, symbolic way. Not near only when you feel strong or faithful or calm. God's nearness is not tied to noise, performance, or perfect emotions. He does not wait for you to feel peaceful before he comes close. He is close because that is who he is. Scripture reminds us of this truth in Psalm 139, 7-10. It says, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast." Psalm 139:10. Even there, even in the place you never planned to be, even in the season you didn't choose, even in the quiet room you're sitting in right now, with your thoughts louder than the clock on the wall, God's hand is guiding you. God's right hand is holding you fast. That means you are not drifting. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten in the dark. Some nights, the darkness can feel personal. It can feel like the silence is exposing everything you tried not to think about. The what-ifs, the unanswered prayers, the waiting, the tired hope that feels thin. But listen carefully, darkness has never been a barrier to God's presence. In fact, Scripture goes on to say, just a few verses later, "Even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day." Psalm 139:12. To God, this night is not empty. It is full of his awareness, full of his care, full of his gentle attention toward you. He sees you lying here, breathing in and out. He sees the way your body is tired, even if your mind is still trying to run ahead. He sees the places in your heart that feel bruised by life, by loss, by disappointment, by waiting longer than you expected. And He is not standing far away, asking you to do better or try harder. He is close. God is close in hospital rooms where sleep feels impossible. He is close in silent bedrooms where the house feels too quiet. He is close on tear-soaked pillows where prayers come out as sighs instead of sentences. He is close when you feel forgotten by people but remembered by heaven. Tonight, you don't have to strive to earn that closeness. You don't have to perform. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to fix what's broken before you're allowed to rest. You are allowed to stop holding everything together because God is holding you now. Let that truth settle in your chest for a moment. You are not holding your life together by sheer willpower. You are being held by hands that do not shake, by arms that do not grow tired, by a Father who does not lose track of His children in the night. This is why rest is possible tonight, even if your circumstances haven't changed yet. Because peace does not come from having all the answers. Peace comes from knowing you are not alone in the questions. If you feel unseen tonight, God sees you. If you feel overlooked, God is paying attention. If you feel forgotten, your name is still written on His heart. And if your faith feels quiet or fragile right now, that does not push God away. He is especially near to the weary. So as we move deeper into this time of prayer, let yourself soften just a little. You don't need to brace for what's coming. You don't need to prepare the right words. This is not a test of spirituality. This is a sacred moment of being cared for. You can whisper this quietly in your heart if you want to God. I am here, I am tired, and I need you. That prayer is enough. In the stillness of this night, God meets you exactly as you are. And together, we will gently walk toward rest, one breath, one truth, one quiet moment at a time. If you desire a deeper connection with God and want to join us in daily prayer, write Amen in the comments as your declaration that you are here. Ready to trust Him tonight as your eyes close tonight. God's never will, even now, as the world around you winds down. Heaven is wide awake as you dim the lights and exhale the burdens of the day. There is one who remains fully alert, watching, guarding, loving, sustaining. Psalm 121:3-4 says, He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. This is your comfort tonight. You do not need to stay up worrying because God is already on watch. You do not need to solve it all before you rest because He never leaves His post. You are allowed to sleep not because everything is perfect, but because the one who holds the universe never closes His eyes. Right now, in the quiet of your room, God is leaning in close. He hears what no one else hears. The sigh you didn't say out loud. The thought you didn't know how to finish. The prayer that sounded more like a whisper than a request. Heaven is not silent just because the room is. The presence of God is not absent just because the world has gone still. You are not alone in the night. The night may feel like a void sometimes. A time when your mind revisits regrets. When your heart replays unanswered questions. When fear feels a little bigger and hope feels a little quieter. But while your body grows weary and your thoughts grow heavy, God is awake, alive to every detail of your life. He is the keeper of your soul, the watchman of your dreams, the defender of your peace, the shepherd of your tomorrow. You are not an orphan in the night. You are not abandoned when the lights go off. You are being watched over with a love that never turns away. You are being guarded by the very one who created sleep and designed it to be holy. Tonight, you can hand it over. Whatever you've been carrying in your mind, whatever has been building up in your heart, he already sees it. And more than that, he's already working on it. God doesn't need sleep to function. He doesn't get tired like we do. He doesn't need rest to stay strong. That means while you rest, he keeps moving. While you sleep, he keeps sustaining. While you release, he keeps restoring. There is something sacred about releasing control at night. When you stop striving, when you surrender the outcome, when you say, God, I trust you more than I trust my own efforts, that's where peace enters. Not because you found the solution, but because you finally let go. Let go of the need to fix. Let go of the timing you can't control. Let go of the weight you were never meant to carry alone. This is not weakness. This is wisdom. You are not weak for needing rest. You are human, and you are loved. Even Jesus slept. The Son of God, the Prince of Peace, the Savior of the world, he rested. He laid his head down in a boat during a storm. He took time to step away, to be still, to be with the Father. So tonight, you're not doing something less holy by sleeping. You're actually agreeing with heaven. You're saying, I trust you enough, God, to stop, to breathe, to sleep, and to believe you will still be God when I wake. That is faith. Sleep, in itself, is an act of surrender, and surrender is worship. So breathe in deeply tonight. Exhale slowly. Let your muscles relax. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind release its grip. You're not being careless, you're being cared for. Psalm 121 continues with this promise in verse 5. The Lord watches over you, the Lord is your shade at your right hand. There is no shift change in heaven, no moment when God clocks out, no second where you're unguarded. Even now, angels are being commanded to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 91:11. God is not just protecting your body. He is keeping your soul. He's watching over your dreams, your family, your tomorrow, your path, your heart. Whatever feels too big for you, release it. Just whisper it if you need to, God. I give this to you. Stay awake with it so I don't have to, and he will. Because that's who he is. The one who never slumbers. The one who guards without pause. The one who holds you through the night and prepares you for the morning. So tonight, as your eyes begin to close, as your heart slows its pace, as your thoughts quiet into stillness, know this: you are safe, you are seen, you are loved. And the God who watches over you, he is already holding what you're ready to release. Sleep in peace. Child of God, he's got you. Let's keep walking together toward rest. Part 3 is waiting, with a fresh breath of comfort and truth. What if the very thing you're worrying about is the one thing God is already solving? It's quiet now, but your mind isn't. The house has settled, but your thoughts haven't. You smiled for everyone today, but tonight, you feel the tension rising in your chest. If you've ever laid in bed with a racing heart and a heavy mind, wondering what tomorrow might bring. You are not alone. This is where so many people quietly battle between the hours when the world sleeps and the soul speaks. It's where anxiety whispers the loudest. It's where fear writes imaginary scripts for a future that hasn't even happened yet. It's where we beg for control when all we were ever meant to do was trust. Jesus spoke to this exact moment in Matthew 6:34, saying, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." He wasn't shaming your worry. He was gently lifting it off your shoulders. You were never created to carry tomorrow by yourself. You were not designed to forecast every outcome, prepare for every heartbreak, or predict every turn in the road. That's God's job, and He's already doing it. Right now, while you lie in the dark, wondering what will happen next, He is already in tomorrow. Already arranging conversations. Already preparing provision. Already working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. And just because you can't see it, doesn't mean He isn't moving. That's why we don't build trust on outcomes. We build trust on who God is, not will everything work out exactly how I want, but rather, do I believe that God is good even when I don't see the full picture yet? Isaiah 26:3 promises this. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Not those who figured it all out, not those who have every step planned, but those who trust. That word perfect peace in Hebrew is shalom, shalom, peace upon peace, layered, steady, anchored. That's the kind of rest God offers when we let go of our need to control what isn't ours. And here's what's beautiful. Even when your trust feels small, it's enough. Even when your prayer is just a whisper. He hears. Even when you can't change what's coming, you can choose to rest in the arms of the one who already sees it all. Right now, I want to invite you into a simple prayer. You can whisper it or breathe it in your heart. God, I trust you with what I cannot fix. Say it slowly, again, if you need to. Let it settle deep in your soul. You're not weak for needing help. You're not less spiritual for feeling anxious. You are human, and God is near. If the unknown is making you restless, remember this. You don't need all the answers tonight. You only need to remember who holds them. Maybe you've cried about this thing more times than you can count. Maybe you've rehearsed worst-case scenarios in your mind. Maybe you've been waiting for years, or you're staring at something new and uncertain. Whatever it is, you're not alone in it. God sees what you can't. God hears what you haven't said. God is working while you sleep. There's no panic in heaven right now. There's no confusion in God's plan. There's only love, wisdom, and perfect timing. He knows exactly when to open the door, when to close it, and when to simply say, "Wait here. Child, I'm preparing something better than you imagined." You don't have to like the waiting. You just have to remember that you're waiting with Him. Tonight, as your body sinks deeper into the mattress, as your eyelids grow heavier, as your soul exhales the tension it's been holding all day, let this truth wrap around you like a blanket. You're not failing by letting go. You're not falling behind by resting. You're not forgotten just because you're still waiting. You're being led. You're being loved. You're being protected even from things you didn't know to pray about. God's timing is not late. His hand has not slipped. His eye has not turned away. He holds your tomorrow. He's already in it, and He is good. So tonight, you can breathe. You can rest. You can trust. Even here, even now, let peace upon peace cover you. Let shalom surround your heart and mind. Let His word hold you like a lullaby in the dark. And when the morning comes, you will rise with the quiet strength of someone who was kept through the night. Now, stay with me. Because in part 4, we'll talk about how God's peace doesn't just comfort you, it guards you. Let's keep walking. You don't have to fight your thoughts alone tonight. God's peace is stronger. Your body may be tired, but your mind is still running. You've tried to relax. You've tried to unwind, but your thoughts keep circling the same worries, the same unanswered questions, the same emotional conversations, the same internal what-ifs. That's what overthinking does. It turns the quiet night into noise. It takes one thought and repeats it over and over until your heart starts to race. If you're lying in bed tonight with your thoughts pressing in from all sides, hear this with kindness. God does not expect you to win the battle in your mind alone. In fact, He never asked you to fight that way. His promise isn't just to comfort your thoughts, it's to guard them. Let these words from Philippians 4:6-7 settle over you like a gentle wave. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:6-7. Let that sink in for a moment. God's peace doesn't just visit, it guards. It doesn't just soothe, it shields. It doesn't just quiet the noise, it stands. Watch over your thoughts, like a soldier assigned to your mind. Imagine this with me. Your mind is like a room. Some nights, that room feels cluttered full of fears, unfinished tasks, conversations you wish you handled differently, emotions you haven't fully processed, and left unguarded. Anything can walk into that room: anxiety, fear, regret, comparison, confusion. But then peace enters, not just any peace, but God's peace. And suddenly, that room isn't vulnerable anymore. Suddenly, there's a holy doorkeeper standing guard. Suddenly, you're no longer defenseless against the spiral. Because His peace is not passive, it's powerful. It's stronger than the loudest lie. It's sturdier than the most persistent fear. It's more stable than anything you could build on your own. And it doesn't come from figuring everything out. It comes from letting go. It comes from surrender. So tonight, I want to invite you to hand over one specific worry. Just one. You don't have to solve all of them at once. You don't have to unload the entire weight in one breath. But you can start with one thing, and the thought that keeps pushing its way to the front. The thing you've carried into bed with you again. The one concern that refuses to stay quiet. Take a moment now. Breathe deeply. Name it in your heart, and then say this: God, I give this to you. Guard my mind with your peace. That's it. No perfect words needed. No performance, just surrender. Because you were never meant to lie in bed trying to outthink fear. You were created to rest while God's peace stands at the gate. And yes, I know it's hard to rest when you don't understand what's happening. It's hard to sleep when the future feels blurry. But that's why the peace of God is so miraculous. It transcends understanding. It doesn't require all the answers. It doesn't wait for circumstances to change. It simply arrives like a divine blanket that covers the parts of you that still feel exposed. His peace is not delayed. It is here now. Active. Present. Watching. Guarding. You may not always feel it instantly, but it's working just like medicine that begins healing beneath the surface before you notice. While your body rests, God's peace is at work in your brain chemistry, your nervous system, your memories, your subconscious fears. He knows how to settle the storm inside of you. Tonight, you don't have to keep the mental door wide open for every wandering thought. You can invite the Holy Spirit to become the watchman. You can ask the Lord to be your shield. Say it again if you need to God. Guard my mind. Replace my fear with your peace. And if your thoughts try to creep back in later, if the spiral starts again, you don't have to be ashamed. Just keep releasing. Keep trusting. Keep remembering peace is not something you earn, it's someone you receive. Jesus said in John 14:27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." This peace is different. It doesn't come from your environment, it comes from your relationship. It doesn't depend on your feelings, it depends on your Father. And your Father is here tonight. He's not disappointed in your overthinking. He's not frustrated by your racing thoughts. He's not angry that your mind won't slow down. He is present, patient, protective, kind. His peace is already filling the room, even if your heart is still learning to receive it. That's okay. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're growing into trust. Tonight, let your pillow be an altar. Let your bed be a sanctuary. Let your breath be your prayer. Let His peace keep watch. As you lie down and close your eyes, imagine God's peace standing at every entrance to your heart and mind, every door, every window, every memory. Peace is there like a divine shield, holding back what doesn't belong, because you are protected, you are guarded, you are safe in His presence. And while the world may sleep without knowing who holds it together, you can rest, knowing that the one who holds the stars is holding you too. Let your thoughts rest. Let your mind exhale. Let His peace take the night shift. Now stay with me. In part 5, we'll go even deeper into what it means to let God hold what you can't. For now, rest in this. You are not fighting alone. God's peace is standing guard. There's a place in God's hands for everything you're afraid to say out loud, that silent weight in your chest. The thing that has followed you from morning into midnight. The fear you've prayed about, but not fully released. The moment you almost cried today, but held it back. All of it has a place in His hands. Psalm 55:22 says, "Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." This isn't just a suggestion, it's a lifeline. It's an invitation from a God who doesn't just notice your burdens, He wants to carry them. Right now, you may be lying in bed, wondering how much longer you have to carry the things no one else sees. The pressure to stay strong, the anxiety you keep masking, the grief that lingers even when you're smiling, the loneliness you're afraid to admit, the dreams that feel delayed or out of reach. And maybe you've been asking, is it okay to bring this to God? Is it okay to tell Him how tired you really are? How confused you feel? How afraid you've become of hoping again? Yes, it's more than okay. It's what He wants most. Because your Father is not just interested in your filtered prayers, He longs for your full heart. And here's the truth. You don't have to fix it before you give it to Him. There is no pre-cleaning required. You don't need the right words. You don't need to figure out the moral of the story. You just need to come as you are and let Him hold what you can't anymore. Take a breath. Breathe in slowly, exhale gently, now, in your heart. Whisper this if you're ready, God. I give you this. You don't even have to name it aloud. God knows. The whisper counts. The tears count. The silence counts. Every part of you is fully known and fully loved. There's no part of your story that He flinches at. There is no burden too heavy for His hands. There is no emotion too messy for His presence. So let it fall. Let the weight drop. Let the striving stop. Let your soul exhale in the safety of His love. Because it's safe in His hands. Say that gently with me. It's safe in His hands. Again, it's safe in His hands. Let those words cover you like a warm blanket, because they're true. The same hands that formed galaxies, the same hands that healed the sick and lifted the broken, the same hands that were pierced for your redemption, those are the hands that now hold you. And not just the presentable parts of you, not just your faith or your strength or your service. He holds the parts you're not proud of. He holds the pain you haven't told anyone about. He holds the thoughts that scare you and the wounds that haven't healed yet. He is not intimidated by your struggle. He is not surprised by your weakness. He is not impatient with your process. You're not being dramatic. You're being human. And God understands. He knows what it's like to be overwhelmed, to weep, to feel alone, to carry more than seems bearable. Hebrews 4:15 tells us that Jesus is our high priest who understands our weaknesses because He's experienced them firsthand. He doesn't just tolerate your sorrow, He joins you in it. Tonight, you don't have to explain everything. You don't have to defend how long it's taken you to let go. You don't have to be better before you can be held. You just have to be willing to place it in His hands. If it's grief, He can hold it. If it's fear, He can carry it. If it's confusion, He can calm it. If it's sin, He can forgive it. If it's weariness, He can lift it. There's room in His hands for all of it. So as you rest tonight, picture this: your burdens, one by one, being placed into His care, the secret things, the fragile things, the too heavy things, not dropped, not lost, not ignored, but held tenderly, fully, eternally. This is what surrender looks like. Not defeat, not weakness, but trust, holy trust, in every time you whisper, God, I give you this. He answers with, I've got it, child, and I've got you too. Let that be enough tonight. Let the peace that follows surrender begin to rise inside you like a soft tide. Let the comfort of knowing you're not alone rest on your chest like a gentle hand. His arms are open, his heart is ready, and his hands are strong enough for whatever you've been carrying. Now stay close. In part 6, we'll discover how, while you rest your body, God restores your soul. But for now, breathe and let him hold what you can't. While you rest your body, God restores your soul. You may think rest is doing nothing, but in the kingdom of God, rest is holy, it is active, it is powerful, it is restorative. God didn't design you to run endlessly. He didn't create your body to be pushed past its limits day after day without pause. And he certainly didn't ask you to hold the weight of life in your own strength. No, he lovingly carved out rhythms of rest, because in those quiet moments when you finally lie down, when your eyes begin to close, when you surrender control, he begins to restore. Psalm 23:3 says it simply, he restores my soul. Not just your schedule, not just your strength, your soul. That deep, unseen part of you that gets worn down by the unspoken pressures, that gets stretched by hard conversations, long days, quiet fears, and invisible grief. The part of you that smiles while serving, but aches in silence. God sees that part of you, and he restores it while you rest. Tonight, rest is not failure. It is not weakness. It is not laziness. Rest is agreement with heaven. It is saying, God, I trust you enough to stop. I trust you enough to let you take over. I trust you to do what I can't. Because you can't restore your own soul. You can't fix every broken place, but he can, and he is even now. As you lie in bed, still and surrendered, I invite you to picture something with me. Imagine a wave of divine healing gently washing over you. Not loud, not rushed, but quiet and steady, like warm oil poured over every place that hurts emotionally, physically, spiritually. Let's begin with your body. Lord, I speak your peace over every system of this listener's body. Over the heart, every beat regulated by your presence. Over the lungs, may each breath tonight be easy, deep, and calming. Over the mind, quiet every racing thought, every neurological pathway burdened by fear. Over the muscles, release all tension held in the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the back. Over the nervous system, may every nerve settle into stillness under your care. In Jesus' name, let this body rest in safety. And now, let's speak to the soul, the part of you that's carried more than anyone knows. Maybe you've been mentally exhausted from decision-making. Maybe you've faced a hard season full of unknowns. Maybe you've poured yourself out for others and now wonder who will pour into you. God sees that, and he is the shepherd who doesn't just lead you to green pastures. He restores you while you lie there. Right now, restoration is happening. You may not feel it immediately, but deep within, God is tending to the wounds. He's removing lies you didn't even realize you believed. He's mending heartbreaks you thought would never close. He's replenishing the parts of you that felt empty just a few hours ago. This is why sleep matters. Not just because your body needs it, but because your soul is being repaired in ways that only God can do when you stop striving. Say this with me in a soft breath. I don't have to fix myself to rest. Say it again. A little slower. I don't have to fix myself to rest. You are not a machine. You don't exist to perform. You don't need to earn love. You don't need to hold it all together before you're allowed to breathe. In God's eyes, rest is not a reward for finishing everything. It's a gift for being His. Let that truth cover your thoughts. You don't have to finish the to-do list to be worthy of restoration. You don't have to have it all together to be invited into peace. You simply have to be willing to rest. And as you rest, He is working. While you sleep, He is mending. While you release, He is restoring. While you let go, He is building something beautiful in the depths of who you are. So tonight, as you close your eyes, do it with the full assurance that you are being cared for. Your body is being held. Your soul is being healed. Your future is being prepared. And your Father is watching over it all. You can rest now, not just because you're tired, but because rest is where restoration begins. Stay with me for part 7, where we'll gently release the day and seal the night in God's perfect peace. But for now, breathe deep, exhale long, and let Him restore what you no longer need to carry. You don't need to carry yesterday or control tomorrow, just rest in today's grace. This is your moment to pause, to stop rehearsing what went wrong, to stop bracing for what might go wrong, and to simply be here, now, in the grace of this night. It's okay to admit that today wasn't perfect. Maybe there were things you said that you wish you could take back. Maybe you didn't get everything done. Maybe you felt overlooked, overwhelmed, or under pressure. Maybe something you were hoping for didn't happen. But listen gently. You were not called to be perfect today. You were only called to be present. And now, you are invited to rest. Lamentations 3:22-23 reminds us, because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed. For His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. That means grace is waiting for you when you wake. Mercy is already scheduled to meet you at sunrise. You do not need to drag today's burdens into tomorrow's beginning. So right now, under the gentle covering of night, let's release this day. Let go of the conversations you're replaying. Let go of the things you forgot to do. Let go of the way you spoke to someone or the way someone spoke to you. Let go of the comparison, the criticism, the second guessing. You are allowed to lay it all down. Speak this softly with me if you can, God. I release this day to you. Say it again. God, I release this day to you. It doesn't have to follow you into sleep. It doesn't have to define you. It doesn't have to stay stuck to your soul like a stain. God's mercy is like a river. It washes away what no longer needs to be carried. And that includes your regrets. The grace of God is not limited to your best moments. It covers the whole spectrum: your missteps, your overreactions, your forgetfulness, your weariness, even your doubt. Grace sees all of you and still says, "You're safe with me." So let this be your moment of holy closure. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight begin to leave your shoulders. Imagine God's hands gently lifting everything off of you, every worry, every should have, every ache. This night is not just a stopping point. It is a sacred seal. God is placing a seal of peace over you. He's declaring this day finished not because it was flawless, but because He is faithful. The noise is fading now. The pace is slowing. The atmosphere is shifting from chaos to calm. Let God meet you here. This is where healing begins. This is where striving ends. This is where you stop reliving the past and start resting in His presence. You don't need to figure out how to make tomorrow better just yet. You don't need to have a 5-step plan. You simply need to trust that God is already preparing new mercy, new strength, and new peace for you when you rise. But for tonight, rest. Rest in knowing this day is over. Rest in knowing God is not disappointed in you. Rest in knowing you're covered. You're seen. You're safe. If you're still holding on to something, maybe something small, maybe something deep, this is your moment to give it to God. In your heart, speak this with me, God. I give you the conversations I can't change. I give you the emotions I don't understand. I give you the pressure I felt today. I give you what I didn't finish. I give you what I regret, and I receive your peace instead. Now picture the seal, like wax pressed onto a letter, marking it complete. God is sealing this day, not as a failure, not as forgotten, but as finished and placed into His hands. There is nothing more you need to do. There is nothing more you need to fix. Tonight, you get to breathe again. You get to surrender. You get to sleep. With a deep assurance that He who began a good work in you today is not finished, and He doesn't need you to carry what only He can restore. Let His peace wrap around you like a blanket. Let His mercy be the pillow your soul rests on. Let His grace be the light that flickers in the dark, reminding you you are not alone. You are not behind. You are not too much or too little. You are exactly where you need to be, in His hands. And as this day ends, remember, you don't need to control tomorrow. You don't need to relive yesterday. You only need to rest in today's grace. Now stay close. In part 8, we'll talk about how you're not falling behind, you're being led. But for now, let the night seal what God is already finishing. You are loved. You are enough. You can rest, even in delay. God is developing you. Maybe tonight you feel like you're behind, like others are moving forward while you're standing still, like doors have opened for everyone else, but yours remain shut, like you're running out of time, or chances, or hope. If you've been silently carrying that ache of waiting longer than expected, of watching others receive what you've been praying for then hear this tender truth: you are not falling behind. You are being led. God has not forgotten you. He has not skipped over your name. He's not waiting until you're more qualified, more spiritual, or more productive to bless you. He sees you right here, in the middle of the pause. And He's not pacing. He's not panicking. He's preparing. Isaiah 60:22 offers this promise: when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Not if, not maybe. But when, and not you, will make it happen. But I, the Lord, that means the pressure is not on your performance. It's on His promise. And His timing, it's perfect. It might not feel perfect right now. You may be thinking, why is this taking so long? But delays in God's kingdom are not punishments. They are preparation rooms. He's not just preparing what's ahead of you, He's preparing you for what's ahead. Because what He's building in your heart during the wait is just as important as what He'll place in your hands when it arrives. Your waiting is not wasted. Every tear you've cried in private, every prayer you've whispered through clenched teeth, every time you've said, God, I trust you, even while wondering if He still sees you. It all matters. And heaven is not ignoring you. Heaven is aligning what's best for you in the right season. You see, God is never in a hurry, but He's never late. We often want speed, but God wants strength. We ask for shortcuts, but He cares about sustainability. Because when the blessing comes, He wants your heart to be ready to carry it, not just receive it. So if you're in a season that feels slow, if others seem to be moving faster, if comparison is creeping in like a thief in the night, breathe this in. You are not behind. You are exactly where your shepherd wants you. Let that wash over the timeline you've created in your mind. Let it soothe the disappointment of unmet expectations. Let it gently reframe the story you're living. Sometimes, God leads us through quiet to build deep trust. Sometimes, He lets us wait so our roots grow deeper than what others can see. Sometimes, He hides us in the pause to protect what He's preparing. And even when it seems like nothing's happening, God is still working. God is still writing. God is still weaving every delay into your destiny. So tonight, instead of resenting the wait, receive it. Not as punishment, but as protection, as preparation, as holy pause with holy purpose. Say this softly in your heart, God. I don't understand the delay, but I choose to trust your timing. Now breathe. Let your spirit exhale. Let the pressure lift from your chest. You don't have to force what only God can fulfill. You don't have to rush what heaven has already scheduled. You are being led, not by your feelings, not by comparison, not by the pace of others, but by a shepherd who knows when and how to bring every promise to pass. And when He does, it won't be by your striving. It won't be because you figured it out. It will be God who makes it happen. That's the kind of breakthrough that leaves no doubt. The kind of timing that turns waiting into wonder. The kind of testimony that only God could write. So tonight, I want to invite you into something simple but powerful. If this speaks to your heart, if you've been waiting and wondering and quietly hoping, type this as a declaration of faith. I trust your timing. Lord, not because the wait is easy, not because the path is clear, but because He's faithful, even when it's slow. And if someone comes to your mind right now, someone else who's been waiting, wondering if they've been forgotten, share this with them. Let them know they're not alone. Sometimes the best thing we can do in the wait is encourage someone else who's in it too. So breathe easy tonight. You're not falling behind. You're being led one gentle step at a time. And when the time is right, He will make it happen. Stay with me, friend. In part 9, we'll speak over your night with mercy, protection, and peace. But for now, Rest in this truth. You're not late. You're not overlooked. You're on heaven's perfect schedule. If this prayer brought you peace tonight, with all my heart, I've prepared a special gift for you. A long-forgotten prayer has just been uncovered, and those who speak it are witnessing miracles, divine favor, and blessings beyond understanding. You'll find this sacred video in the description below. Watch it tonight, and let God's peace guide your soul into rest. Mercy isn't just for mornings, it's watching over you tonight. You may have heard the verse before, His mercies are new every morning. And yes, that's beautifully true. But what about the night? What about the moments between today's burdens and tomorrow's grace? What about the silent hours when the enemy whispers reminders of past mistakes? What about when you lie in the dark, not just tired, but troubled by regret, shame, or fear? The truth is this: mercy doesn't wait for sunrise. It starts now. Mercy doesn't clock in at dawn. It doesn't only meet you with the birds and morning light. Mercy is a blanket stretched across your night. Mercy is a shelter that surrounds your bed. God's mercy doesn't just forgive, it covers. It doesn't just erase sin, it embraces your soul. Listen to this promise from Psalm 91:4. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. That's not poetic fantasy. That's divine reality. Tonight, your bed is not just a place to lie down, it is a refuge. Not because the world is perfect, not because your thoughts are quiet, but because mercy is present and mercy is active. It is not a passive emotion from a distant God. It is protective, personal, powerful. It is God Himself reaching into your darkest thoughts and saying, "You are still mine." Maybe you're lying here tonight with the weight of what you wish you'd done differently. Maybe something today or years ago still haunts you at night. A decision, a failure, a memory, a version of you that you try to forget, but that sneaks back in when it's quiet. If that's you, hear this gently. You are not condemned. You are not disqualified. You are not abandoned. The cross didn't stop working after sunset. Jesus didn't withdraw His mercy at midnight. His blood covers the night too. Romans 8:1 tells us plainly, there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. That means shame has no legal right to keep you awake. Fear has no authority in this bedroom. Guilt has no permission to accuse you in this resting place. Because you are covered. Not barely. Not halfway. But conditionally. Fully. Freely. Forever. Let mercy whisper over you now. You are not the sum of your mistakes. You are not stuck in who you used to be. You are seen. You are safe. You are still chosen. Let that sink in. You are still chosen. Even on the days when you fall short. Even on the nights when your faith feels weak. Even when the enemy brings up your past like a broken record. God brings up your future, and it is covered in mercy. Imagine it now like soft feathers, His wings pulling around you, not to trap you, but to shelter you, not to condemn you, but to comfort you. Mercy has wrapped itself around your life. You don't have to prove yourself right now. You don't have to clean up your record. You just have to rest under the wings of the one who already sees you as his. Say this with me in a whisper. Mercy surrounds me tonight. Again. Slower. Softer. Deeper. Mercy surrounds me tonight. Let that be your lullaby when shame tries to sing a louder song. Let that be your anchor when fear knocks at your heart's door. This night is not empty. It is holy. It is covered. It is watched over by a God who never sleeps. Psalm 103:11 reminds us, "For as high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is his mercy toward those who fear him." That's how high it stretches. That's how wide it covers. That's how deep it goes into every part of your story. Mercy is not just something God gives. It's part of who he is. He is rich in mercy. He is faithful in mercy. And he's not running out of it, no matter how much you think you need. So tonight, let go of punishment. Let go of fear. Let go of replaying what you cannot undo. And instead, lean in to mercy. It's already leaning into you. God is not angry with you. He's not disappointed in your humanity. He's not distant because of your struggle. He is near to the brokenhearted. He is gentle with the weary. He is merciful to those who come to him in weakness. That means you can sleep. You can finally lay down without hiding. You can finally breathe without bracing for judgment. You can finally rest because you are covered. Covered by love. Covered by grace. Covered by mercy. So say it one more time with me. Like a gentle anthem in the night, mercy surrounds me tonight. Let that declaration echo into your dreams. Let it stay with you as your eyes begin to close. Let it cover your heart like a soft light in the darkness. And remember, this mercy won't expire by morning. It will be new again when you rise. Now stay close. In part 10, we'll speak life over what God is doing in the dark, because even when you can't see it, he's still working. But for tonight, may you fall asleep knowing this one holy truth. You are covered. You are cleansed. You are cradled in mercy. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean God isn't doing it. Right now, as you lie here in the quiet, as the lights are off and everything feels still, there is movement happening. Not around you, within you, beyond you, above you. You may not see it. You may not feel it. But God is still working in the dark. We often associate darkness with absence, silence with abandonment, stillness with stagnation. But that's not how God sees it. Isaiah 45:3 tells us this powerful truth. I will give you treasures of darkness, riches stored in secret places, so that you may know that I am the Lord, the God of Israel, who summons you by name. Isaiah 43. Think about that treasures in darkness. God didn't say he would remove all darkness. He said he would place treasures in it, riches, stored in secret places, breakthroughs, born where no one else can see, healing, developing quietly beneath the surface. This means that the dark isn't where God disappears, it's where he deposits. It's not the place of absence, it's the place of incubation, the hidden place, the growing place, the waiting place. Just like a seed planted deep in the soil, you don't see the roots take shape. You don't hear the stretching beneath the surface. You don't watch the transformation in real time. But something is happening. in the stillness, in the pressure, in the dark. And if you judge the seed by the silence, you'll miss the miracle happening underground. That's how God works. He's not always loud, He's not always visible, but He is always present, just because the answers haven't come yet, just because the doors haven't opened, just because you don't feel the movement, does not mean He isn't moving. Some of God's greatest works happen when we stop striving, when we sleep, when we surrender, when we admit, God, I can't see what you're doing, but I choose to trust that you are doing something. Right now, in the dark of night, He is weaving answers to prayers you forgot you prayed. He is positioning people to bless you tomorrow. He is healing your body on a cellular level. He is softening hearts, redirecting paths, opening unseen doors. He is working. Say that with me in a whisper. God is working while I sleep. Again. Let it go deeper this time. God is working while I sleep. Let that truth cover the parts of you that feel anxious about timing, about progress, about whether you're far behind. You are not. Because while the world might require your effort, God requires your trust. He does His best work in surrendered silence. Do you remember how the very first miracle of humanity began? God formed Adam from the dust of the ground. But when it came time to create Eve, He didn't ask Adam to help. He put him to sleep. And while Adam slept, God worked. God formed something beautiful and intimate from what Adam didn't even know he was missing. God brought forth the answer while Adam was unconscious to the process. And when Adam awoke, the miracle was already there. Waiting. Friend, what if your miracle is forming in the dark? What if the very thing you've been begging God for is quietly taking shape in the hours when your hands are off of it? What if the wait isn't punishment but a womb? What if your night isn't a place of fear but the soil of your next testimony? Let hope rise in you again. Let anticipation awaken even in the silence. Let faith take root in the dark. Because your God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He doesn't pause His plans when you can't see progress. He doesn't change His promises when the night gets long. In fact, some of the deepest spiritual growth happens when it looks like nothing is happening at all, right now. He is guarding what's meant for you. He is shaping the character you'll need to carry it. He is pruning distractions. He is teaching you to trust without seeing. And that trust, it will become the foundation for the blessings to come. So tonight, don't just fall asleep. Fall into trust, fall into rest. Fall into the assurance that heaven never clocks out when you do. Let your soul say it once more. God is working while I sleep. You don't need to supervise the miracle. You don't need to understand every detail. You don't need to measure progress to believe in purpose. You only need to rest. Because the God who brings treasures out of darkness is still calling your name in the night. He's still writing your story. He's still redeeming time. He's still doing more in the unseen than you could imagine in the visible. So sleep now, not in fear, but in faith. The darkness is not your enemy. It's the incubator of God's next move. Stay close for part 11, where we'll speak peace over every corner of your home. But for tonight, rest in this truth. He is working. He is near. and your breakthrough may already be unfolding in the dark. Every room, every person, every door covered by divine peace tonight. You don't have to leave your house to encounter the presence of God. You don't have to be in a sanctuary to receive His blessing. You don't have to light candles or play music to create holiness. Your home is holy ground because God is there. He doesn't wait for Sunday services to show up. He doesn't require stained glass or pews to dwell among His people. Right now, in the stillness of this night, your home is a sanctuary. Whether it's filled with laughter or silence, whether it's full of people or just you, whether it's messy, clean, old, new, big, or small, God's peace is present. Let's begin with this beautiful promise from Proverbs 3:24. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. That's not just poetic. That's prophetic. It's a declaration over your bed, your room, your night, your entire dwelling, right now, wherever you are. I invite you to pause and picture this, a soft light spreading through your home. From the front door to the back, from the floor to the ceiling. From room to room, heaven's peace is gently resting in every space. Let's speak blessing over each part, together. Over the bedroom, let this be a place of renewal, not stress, a place where anxious thoughts are silenced and comfort fills the atmosphere. Let every pillow carry rest. Let the blankets feel like safety. Let the very air carry peace. Over your family, if you have a spouse, may love be reignited. Understanding flow freely, and unity be restored. If you have children, may they be protected, calmed, and covered by angelic presence as they sleep. If there is tension in relationships, may healing begin tonight. Over your living space, even if the day has brought chaos or clutter, may the night bring calm and divine order. May this home be a refuge, not just for you, but for everyone who enters. May conversations shift, may laughter return, may weariness lift. Over your finances, let there be divine provision in every corner. Bills paid, needs met, unexpected blessings unlocked. Let the windows of heaven be open over your household. Even while you sleep, over your health, may every immune system, every heartbeat, every cell come into alignment with the healing of Jesus. If there's been pain, may it ease. If there's been a diagnosis, may God's hand be upon it. If there's been stress-related illness, may peace now become the medicine. And over the front and back doors of your home, we speak supernatural protection. Isaiah 54:17 declares, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn." This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. So we declare, no attack will enter, no fear will invade, no darkness will dwell, only light, only peace, only God's presence. Your home is not just a structure, it is a place of covenant. It is where God meets you, where His Spirit rests, where angels are stationed. Say this with me now, even in a whisper. My home is blessed tonight. Again, slower. My home is blessed tonight. And if there are things in your home you're still concerned about, maybe a child who's wandered, or a conversation left unresolved, or finances that feel uncertain, just know this: God knows the address. He knows where the heartache lives. He knows what keeps you up. He knows who you love, who you're worried about, and what you've been praying for under your own roof. And He's already moving. His presence is not delayed by doors or walls. He doesn't need an invitation to show up with power. But tonight, we give him full access room by room, person by person. Let the light of his peace drive out every shadow. Let the warmth of his love settle in every hallway. Let the sound of his promises echo louder than the noise of fear. And tonight, as you sleep, trust this: your home is under divine surveillance, watched over, covered, protected. Heaven's eyes are on your household. God's hand is resting on your dwelling. The Spirit of God is breathing peace into your very walls. There is no corner he cannot reach, no argument too old to redeem, no sickness too deep to heal, no space too ordinary to host his glory. You may have walked through stress today, but tonight, you walk into stillness, into blessing, into rest. So exhale now. You don't need to patrol the halls. You don't need to guard your own sleep. The God of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. Psalm 121:4. He is watching your home. He is covering your family. He is sealing your night. Now softly say this one last time before you rest. Every room, every person, every door is covered by divine peace tonight, and it is. In part 12, we'll speak to the fear of tomorrow, because God is already there too. But for now, lay your head down knowing that your home is holy, and tonight it is blessed. What if peace isn't in knowing the plan, but in knowing you're not facing it alone? Let's be honest. Sometimes it's not the darkness of the room that keeps you awake. It's the darkness of the unknown. The question marks hovering over tomorrow. The silent fears that come creeping in after everyone else has gone to bed. What if the results aren't good? What if the bills don't get paid? What if the call doesn't come? What if it does? And it changes everything. If you've ever whispered, "God, I'm scared," into your pillow at night, you are not alone, and you are not weak. You're human. Jesus knew we would wrestle with the unknown. That's why he spoke directly into it. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Matthew 6:25-26. Jesus wasn't asking to make you feel guilty for being afraid. He was reminding you of your value. If God cares for the birds, creatures who don't plant, don't plan, don't panic, how much more will he care for you? His beloved child, you, who lie awake thinking about what might happen tomorrow. You, who carry responsibilities that feel heavier than your body can hold. You, who are quietly fighting back tears, praying for a miracle before morning. God sees you. And more than that, he's already in your tomorrow. He doesn't just walk with you through today. He goes before you. He surrounds you. He prepares what you don't even know you'll need yet. You don't have to hold up the future by yourself. You don't have to be strong for everyone. You don't have to figure it all out tonight. That's the power of peace. Not peace from understanding the plan, but peace from knowing the person who holds it. Your story is still unfolding. God is the author, and he doesn't write chaos. He doesn't write fear. He doesn't leave chapters half-finished or characters forgotten. What he starts, he completes. Maybe tomorrow holds a doctor's appointment you didn't expect. Maybe a financial deadline is approaching and you don't know where provision will come from. Maybe there's a conversation ahead that you've been dreading for days. Maybe the weight of what if is keeping you in a loop of anxiety. But listen closely. Fear of the unknown is no match for the love of the one who already knows. You're not walking into uncertainty alone. You're not waking up tomorrow without help. You're not stepping into the next day abandoned. God is already there. He is already in the room where the conversation will take place. He's already seen the report. He's already whispering comfort into the places that will ache. He's already sending strength ahead like a wave to meet your feet. Psalm 39:10 says, "Even there, your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast." Even in the unknown, even in the diagnosis, even in the courtroom, even in the interview, even in the moments you can't yet imagine, God's hand will guide you. And His right hand, His hand of authority, power, and protection will hold you fast. Say this with me in a whisper if you're ready. Even there, God, you will be with me. And let your heart respond with a quieter truth. You don't need to be strong for tomorrow. You just need to be His. Because being His means you are held. Being His means you are covered. Being His means you are carried not just through victory, but through uncertainty. Not just in the daylight, but through the shadows. Not just in clarity, but in the fog. Let that bring you peace tonight. Even if the plan is unclear, His presence is not. Even if you don't know what's next, you know who goes next to you. And He is faithful. He's not a last-minute rescue. He's a present help. He's not pacing the floor of heaven, unsure of what to do. He's already made a way, even if you haven't seen the doors yet. So take one more breath tonight. Let go of the pressure to prepare for every possibility. Let go of the guilt that says you should be stronger. Let go of the belief that rest is irresponsible when tomorrow is unknown. Rest is not irresponsibility, it's trust. When you lay your head on the pillow and whisper, "God, I trust you with what I can't see," you're not giving up. You're giving it over. You're handing the pen back to the author. You're stepping off the throne and saying, "God, you're better at being God than I am." So let peace take over. Let the worry drain out of your body like water slipping through your fingers. Let grace meet you in the unknown. And as your eyes begin to close, let these words be the blanket that tucks your soul in tonight. I don't have to know the plan because I know my Father. I don't have to be strong because I belong to the one who is. I don't have to control tomorrow because my shepherd has already walked ahead. You are not alone. You never were. And when you wake up, whatever the day may hold, He'll still be there, holding you through it. Now stay with me. In part 13, we'll rest in the truth that even sleep is an act of faith. But for tonight, let fear be replaced by trust. Let anxiety bow to love. Let tomorrow be surrendered to the one who already lives there. He is with you, even there, even now, and always. Closing your eyes is a declaration. God, I trust you more than I trust my worry. You may not have thought of it this way before, but sleep is spiritual, not just physical, not just mental, not just necessary. It's holy, it's healing, it's an act of trust. Because when you sleep, you surrender control, You release the steering wheel. You stop striving, solving, managing, and micromanaging. And that kind of surrender is not weakness, it's worship. Psalm 3:5 says, I lie down and sleep. I wake again, because the Lord sustains me. The psalmist isn't saying, I slept because everything was peaceful. He's saying, I slept because God sustained me. That's the difference between anxiety-driven restlessness and faith-filled rest. You don't sleep because all your problems are fixed. You sleep because you know who holds them. Every night you close your eyes, you're declaring, God, I trust you more than I trust my fear. I believe you'll sustain me, and I believe you're still God when I'm not awake to control everything. That's faith. That's courage. That's spiritual maturity. And that's something to be proud of. Letting go isn't a sign of giving up. It's a sign that your heart is learning how to trust again. Every hour you rest, you're choosing to lay down your weapons. The weapons of overthinking, the weapons of worry, the weapons of control, and instead, you're picking up peace. Rest is a weapon against fear. It silences the voice of panic. It declares, God is still working, even when I am not. It reminds the enemy that he no longer has the final word over your nights. So if you've ever felt guilty for needing sleep, if you've ever told yourself, I don't have time to rest, or I haven't done enough to deserve it, let this be your freedom moment. This rest is not earned, it's given. This rest is not selfish, it's sacred. This rest is not weakness, it's worship. Breathe that in, this moment right now where your heart is finally beginning to slow, where your body is giving itself permission to soften, where your soul is letting go of everything it tried to hold. This is holy. Because letting go reduces surrender, and surrender, trust, and God meets you in the surrender. He honors it. He moves through it. He restores you in it. There's a reason Jesus often withdrew to quiet places. Not just to pray, but to rest. Even the Savior of the world slept in the middle of storms. Not because the waves were gone, but because he knew who ruled the wind. If he could sleep in the storm, you can rest in this moment. Let that be your testimony, that you trusted him enough to sleep, even when the future wasn't clear, even when the battle wasn't over, even when the answer hadn't come yet. You trusted that he was still on the throne while you were under the covers. Because nighttime is not your enemy, it's your testimony. You didn't make it this far by accident. God has sustained you every night up to now. And he's not about to stop. So as you close your eyes, don't think of it as just sleep. Think of it as a spiritual declaration. I am not God. And I don't have to be. I am not in control. And I was never meant to be. But I am loved, I am held, I am sustained, and I am choosing to trust again, one breath at a time. Say this with me as a quiet bedtime affirmation. This rest is holy. This rest is healing. Again, slowly. This rest is holy. This rest is healing, and it is because God meets you in it. He guards your body. He refreshes your soul. He fights battles while you sleep. He sends angels on assignment. He speaks into your dreams. He wraps you in mercy. And when you wake, you'll rise not in your own strength, but in the strength of the one who kept you through the night. So tonight, don't just fall asleep, fall into faith. Let the covers become a symbol of God's protection. Let your slow breathing be a rhythm of trust. Let the silence speak louder than worry ever could. You're not just getting rest. You're living out trust. And trust is what pleases the heart of your Father most. So go ahead. Close your eyes. You don't have to explain one more thing. You don't have to figure out one more answer. You don't have to carry one more worry. Let go. Breathe. Rest. God's got it. And God's got you. Now stay close. In part 14, we'll remember that while you sleep, you're not alone because angels are near. But for now, lie down. Exhale. And let this sleep be your declaration of faith. God, I trust you more than I trust my worry. And that is enough. You are not alone. Heaven is standing guard as you sleep right now. Your eyes may be heavy. Your body may be tired. The room may be dark. And everything around you may feel still, even silent. But the silence doesn't mean you're unguarded. The quiet doesn't mean you're unprotected. The stillness does not mean you're alone. You are not alone. Right now, in this very moment. Heaven is standing watch over you. God's presence is here. His peace is here. And His angels, they are near. Psalm 91:11 gives us this assurance. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. That's not a metaphor. That's not a myth. That's not poetic exaggeration. That's a promise. Straight from the heart of God, the Creator of the universe who designed every star, formed every mountain, and named every breath has also assigned angels to you. He commands them. He sends them. He places them on guard not just during the day, but through the night. While you sleep, angels are keeping watch. They are ministering. They are protecting. They are surrounding your space. You may not see them. You may not hear them. But their presence is real because the spiritual realm doesn't close when the world does. You may be lying in a bedroom, quiet and alone, but heaven is filled with movement on your behalf. God is not limited to what your eyes can see. He often sends help in ways you can't detect. Sometimes, that help comes in the form of strength you can't explain. Sometimes, it comes in the form of peace you didn't expect. Sometimes, it comes in the form of angelic protection you never even realized you needed. But it's there, and tonight, it's near. This is especially important to remember if you've ever feared the night, if you've ever felt spiritually attacked in the dark, if nightmares have chased your peace, if shadows have stirred your anxiety, if silence has made you feel unsafe. Let this truth settle deeply into your soul. The room may feel quiet, but it is not empty. God is there, and His angels are with Him. Standing guard, interceding, covering, protecting. You are not vulnerable in the dark. You are shielded. And this protection is not fragile, it's divine. Scripture tells us that angels are ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation. Hebrews 1:14. That means they are active tonight, assigned, on mission. They don't slumber. They don't get distracted. They don't forget their orders. If you've been tormented at night by fear, oppression, heaviness, or spiritual warfare. I want to speak peace over you now in the name of Jesus. Every force of darkness must leave. Every spirit of fear must flee. Every weapon formed against you will not prosper. Because your sleep is shielded by God's protection. Say that gently with me. My sleep is shielded by God's protection. Again, a little slower, a little softer. My sleep is shielded by God's protection. That's not wishful thinking. That's the word. That's the reality that heaven wants you to rest in tonight. The atmosphere is shifting right now. The heaviness is lifting. The fear is fading. The lies are being silenced. Because the presence of God is not passive, it is powerful. And when He draws near, everything unholy has to leave. And He's not just drawing near, He's already here. So picture it now, angels at your doorway, angels by your bedside, angels surrounding your home, angels watching over your family, angels ministering peace into your very breath. This is what happens when God covers you. This is the reality behind the veil. This is the truth the enemy doesn't want you to know, that you are never alone and you are never unprotected. Even in your most vulnerable state, lying still, eyes closed, unaware you are surrounded by heaven's army. You don't need to fear the dark. You don't need to wait until morning to feel safe. You can sleep now because you are guarded now. Not by your own strength, not by locked doors or alarms, but by the command of God Himself. He has assigned protection. He has spoken peace. He has surrounded you with glory. So rest. Let this truth become your pillow. You are not alone. Heaven is standing guard. Let the fear go. Let the dread dissolve. Let the spiritual warfare stop at the sound of your surrender to truth. The angels are near. God is near. And the darkness no longer holds power over you as you drift into sleep. Remember, there is more happening for you than against you. And the one who commands the stars has commanded angels to stay by your side tonight. You are safe. You are covered. You are held in the light, even in the dark. Now stay close. In part 15, we'll seal this night in God's hands and gently invite you to trust again. But for now, close your eyes knowing this. My sleep is shielded by God's protection. I am not alone. Heaven is standing guard. Whatever you place in God's hands tonight is never lost. Not your thoughts, not your tears, not your prayers, not your hopes, not even your silence. Everything placed in the hands of God is kept, held, protected, redeemed, even when you can't see it, even when you don't feel it, even when it feels like everything around you is uncertain. God is not. Psalm 4:8 reminds us of this eternal truth. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone. Lord, make me dwell in safety. This kind of peace is not based on how easy the day was. It's not a result of everything going your way. It's not the outcome of all your problems being solved. It's the fruit of trust. The kind of trust that says, God, I give you my day. I give you my future. I give you what I can't fix. I give you what I can't even explain. And friend, that trust is what seals this night. Not just with a feeling, not just with a routine, but with a relationship. Because peace is not just an emotion. Peace is a person. It's the presence of Jesus surrounding you, shielding you, and securing your soul. It's the shepherd watching over your sleep. It's the Father keeping you under the shelter of his wings. Tonight, we're not just closing the day. We are sealing it, like wax pressed into an envelope, like a promise sealed with love, like a prayer marked delivered in heaven. Let's do that now together. Take a slow, deep breath. Exhale every thought that's trying to linger. In your heart, whisper this with me, God. I seal this night in your hands. Say it again. Slower this time. God, I seal this night in your hands. And now, let's release what's been heavy. Release the conversation still playing in your mind. Release the decision still hanging in the air. Release the regret that tried to follow you into bed. Release the fear of what tomorrow may hold. Release the things left undone. Nothing is too messy for his hands. Nothing is too small for his care. Nothing is too late for his mercy. And nothing, absolutely nothing you give to God tonight will be wasted. Speak this with me now. Slowly, I surrender my mind. I surrender my body. I surrender my dreams. I surrender my family. I surrender this night to you. That's it. That's the holy work. That's the spiritual exhale your soul has been craving. It's not about saying the perfect prayer. It's about finally letting go of what was never yours to carry alone. Because you were never meant to fall asleep in fear. You were meant to rest in faith. Tonight is not just the end of another long day. It's the beginning of deep trust. God is not asking you to predict the future. He's asking you to place it in his hands. He's not requiring your strength. He's offering his shelter. Let that wash over your spirit now. The God who holds the oceans in his hands is holding you. The one who commands the morning and quiets the night is watching over you. The keeper of Israel, who never slumbers or sleeps, is covering you. So go ahead. Lay down every burden, loosen every grip. Turn down the volume of your thoughts and turn up your trust. Let your final act tonight not be worry, but worship. Let your last thought not be fear, but faith. Let your final whisper before sleep be this: God, I trust you. And if you're ready to declare it, comment this now as your prayer: I trust you. God. Say it for your mind. Say it for your family. Say it for your tomorrow. Say it for your heart. Say it for the part of you that still feels unsure. And if someone you know needs this peace tonight, share this prayer with them. Let them know they're not alone. Let them feel the covering that's been placed over you. Because when we seal the night in God's hands, we become part of a quiet, beautiful chain reaction of peace. So before we move to our final chapter, just pause here for a moment longer and let this be your final prayer tonight, Lord. I seal this night in your hands. Every fear, every hope, every question, I release it to you. I trust you with it all. You are the keeper of my soul, and I will rest in your peace. Amen. Stay close now. In part 16, we'll tuck in your spirit gently and speak peace over your entire night. But for now, let it be sealed. Let it be surrendered. Let it be safe. Because whatever you place in God's hands tonight is never lost. This night is holy, you can rest, because your future is already safe in God's hands. You don't have to hold anything else. Not the fear, not the weight of tomorrow, not the pressure to figure it all out. It's safe to stop now. It's safe to sleep. because God is holding everything. Psalm 4:8 says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." That verse isn't just a comfort, it's a promise, a divine invitation to release, to surrender, to rest without fear. Not because you've done everything perfectly, not because life is without chaos, but because the Lord Himself is watching over you. So right now, wherever you are, let your soul lean back, let your breath soften, let your body unclench. This night has been wrapped in prayer, and now it will be sealed in peace. Isaiah 26:3 reminds us, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." You don't have to earn this peace. You don't have to try harder to feel it. You simply trust that the one who brought you this far is not about to let you go. God is holding you. He's holding your family. He's holding your future. He's holding the outcomes you can't control. He's holding the healing you're still waiting for. He's holding every unanswered question, every unfinished story, every broken prayer. And while you sleep, He is still God. Jesus said in Matthew 6:34, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." That's your freedom tonight. You don't need to jump ahead. You don't need to rehearse outcomes. You don't need to wake up in the middle of the night trying to fix things that only God can hold. Tonight, peace isn't far. It's here. It's resting on you now, and you are allowed to receive it. So let these gentle truths wash over you like waves of comfort. You are safe. You are loved. You are not alone. Again, say it with me slowly, gently. I am safe. I am loved. I am not alone. These aren't just affirmations. They're declarations. Because when you speak them in faith, something shifts in the spiritual atmosphere. Fear loses its grip. Anxiety has to quiet down. Darkness gives way to light. You've made it to this moment, and now it's time to place everything into His hands. Let's whisper this prayer together into your hands. I place my life tonight. Say it again, with your whole heart into your hands. I place my life tonight. He's listening. He's holding you, and He's surrounding your sleep with a shield of peace. Now, let me speak a blessing over you right where you are. Blessing over your body. May your muscles relax. May your heart find its rhythm. May your breath flow steady and calm. May every cell of your body respond to the presence of peace. Blessing over your dreams. May your dreams be sweet. May your sleep be deep. May God speak to your heart even as you rest. And may your spirit awaken in the morning, refreshed and renewed. Blessing over your family. May every member of your household be under the covering of God's hand. May love increase. May protection surround. May reconciliation and restoration begin even in the night. Blessing over your tomorrow. May new mercies greet you at sunrise. May provision meet every need. May strength rise to meet every demand. And may you walk in peace, knowing God is already there. Now say this softly with me, your final declaration tonight. This night is sealed in divine peace. Again, this night is sealed in divine peace. It is done. It is covered. And so are you. Before you drift into the stillness of rest, I want to gently remind you, come back here every night. This space, this voice, this prayer, this quiet corner of peace. It's your sanctuary. A place to rest, to release, to remember who holds you. You don't have to carry it alone. You never have. So return tomorrow night. And the next night. And every night, you need to be reminded that peace is possible. Even here, even now. Let this final whisper close your day. Like a lullaby from heaven, you are safe. You are loved. You are not alone. Sleep in peace. God is holding everything. Good night. Beloved, you're held, you're covered, and you're home in His presence.